D'Amato once told him your greatest asset can become your greatest weakness. So he's been working a great deal on his movement the past few months, and here we go. And McNeely, as advertised, comes right at Mike Tyson. Down goes McNeely, seconds into the first round. Seconds into the fight, McNeely on the canvas. With McNeely pounding away, Mike Tyson going to the uppercuts on the inside.
Tyson seeming to just hang back there waiting for that one shot. He isn't moving, and he's letting McNeely get away with an awful lot of pounding.
1 minute gone by. McNeely's already been down.
I'll tell you what, Steve. Nothing but brawling. McNeely's giving a good account of himself already.
Knock that shit off. Come on. Let's go.
Mills Lane said stop that nonsense because they were starting to butt heads. Oh.
Tyson with a left hook, a right uppercut. Down goes McNeely again.
McNeely's hurt this time, Steve. He's very hurt. He can barely stand up. This fight, he's got about 30 seconds left.
They want Tyson to go to the neutral corner. What's going on? The round's still going on.
That was not correct. That was not correct. That was not correct.
He quit.
That's it. He quit.
Right,
McNeely has quit.
He didn't quit. His corner threw in the towel.
He didn't quit at all. McNeely didn't quit at all. His corner
didn't quit at all. He fought his heart out.
David Tua, two familiar faces in the heavyweight division. And as Larry points out, Tua, despite all of his travails and his rise and fall in the 3 years off from the ring, following his loss to Evander Holyfield in 1997, by his own admission, he was disoriented
Years ago.
Significant southpaw in the heavyweight division, steps through the ropes, and along with a snippet of action from some of his most significant fights with Larry again, a closer look at former champion Michael Moore. In the ring, the winner, in theory, will move into position for a chance to fight #1 contender Vladimir Klitschko in the fall. Let's go to Michael Buffer.
Michael Moore. And David Tua.
Okay, gentlemen, you've both received your pre-fight instructions at all times. I'm looking forward to a nice, clean contest. Protect yourselves at all times. Good luck to both of you. Shake hands.
Emmanuel, is it possible for heavyweights to give us a Gaddy versus a Ward or a Morales versus a Barrera, or do they hit too hard?
Yeah, but it could happen. You know, don't forget Michael Moore has been in one of those. I thought, and also I get Biabuchi.
So the Biabuchi fight was unbelievable.
Yeah, they've both been in those type fights.
On the other hand, this could become a chess match if Moore is able to box for 36 minutes, or for 30 minutes, I should say. Scheduled for 10, not for 12.
Get off his head.
David Tua gets in 2 body punches early to the ribcage of Moore, and down goes Moore.
I say Moore leaning in. He's not moving at all. It's over with.
There's a 30-second knockout right there. And that's what makes David Tua David Tua.
And also, Jim, it was the
相手に決まったんだということで、条件的には気の毒な形ではあったんですが、
14勝5敗1引き分けの 6KO ですね。はい。
こちらはドノバン・ラドック、ジャマイカ生まれで、カナダ国籍ということですね。
そして今戦ってるのはですね、そのアメリカで戦ってるんですね。はい。
1敗はジャコという選手に負けてるんですね。
そうですね。はい、
これでもずいぶん前の話ですね、
はい、
負けたのは。
だからもう本人はですね、あの敗北は自分のその資料にならないと言ってるんですけどね。
はい、第3部開始です。ラウスはサウスポーです。 左側がラウス、手前に回ってきました。で今左に回ってきたのがレザー・ラドックです。
ラドックは右狙ってますよね。
右を狙ってますか。
相手がサウスポーなんで、左で軽く邪魔しておいて、右を狙ってますね。
ちょっと打つ構えをするだけでラウスがふっと後ろへ下がります。それだけパンチ警戒であります。右をボディへ。左のラドック。なんか一発を狙ってる感じです。左側のラドックからすると右一発を狙ってる。右一発をね、はい。それをしきりに右のジャブで警戒しております。あ、左フック。顔面に軽く当たりました。
ラドックはですね、元世界チャンピオンのジェームス・ボーン・クラッシャー・スミスとですね、
右、あ、これでロープに飛びました。ラウス。
まあクリーンヒットよりも、迫力で押さ
怖がってるような感じでしょうかね。はい。
そういった前チャンピオンたちをノックアウトした時ですね、非常にその右も左もパンチありますね。
ようやく左を打ちましたラウスです。ほとんど右のジャブしか打っておりませんでしたラウスですが、ここで左のパンチを見せました。
ラドックの場合、左アッパーを何発でも出せるんですね。普通左打った後は右打つんですけど、この左だけのコンビネーション。
あっと、これダウンです。今は左のフックですね。はい。ここで立ち上がりました。カウント5で立ち上がりましたラウスです。試合再開。リングの中央に出ましたラウス。これにダッシュをかけますラドック。
斜め下から上へ突き上げるですね、フックとアッパーの中間の左のパンチですね、あれが得意なんですね。
そうですか。
時にはサイドステップしてですね、そして左アッパーって言いますか、あれを
右アッパー。これは立ち上がるぞもありません。カウント6で試合を止めました。第1ラウンド2分37秒。簡単に試合が決まりました。右のアッパーです。
Donovan Razor Ruddock. His record goes for 25-1-1 with 18 knockouts, and we'll show you the replay of exactly what happened very, very shortly here. Donovan Razor Ruddock.
BC Heavyweight Championship of the World. Lewis in the red trunks. Galotta, the man who was giving a hiding to Riddick Bowe twice before being thrown out for low blows. The battle of the jabs will be important, you feel here. They're both good jabbers. Good left hand from Lewis.
Lewis is first to get his punches scoring. A couple of good jabs and then a right hand.
But Galotta looked so strong in those two fights with Bowe, even if it was a slightly faded Bowe. For Lewis, this may be a defining fight in his long career, and he gets through there with good punches and seemed to just shake Galotta momentarily. It's a good start from Lewis, finds the way through, tries through the right hand, and again Galotta's on the floor in the opening seconds. And he looks all over the place, Galotta. Oh, he can hardly walk. This could be one of the quickest finishes. Joe Cortez takes a very close look. He's going to let Galotta go on, but I think Lewis may well finish him inside a round. He can hardly stand up here, Galotta. More right hands, body and head. Lewis knows he's got him going here. Galotta's on the floor again. He hardly knows what's hit him. It's over. It's over.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, once and for all, let's get ready to rumble. 12 rounds for the undisputed heavyweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the white trunks with black trim and weighing in at 212 1/4 pounds. He's originally from St. Louis, Missouri, now lives in Wilmington, Delaware. This Olympic gold medal champion has a professional record of 31 victories without a loss, 21 by knockout. He is the former undisputed and undefeated light heavyweight champion of the world and the only king of that division ever to win the heavyweight title in the history of boxing. Because he never lost that title in the ring, he is still recognized by many, including Boxing Illustrated and Ring Magazine, as the heavyweight champion. Ladies and gentlemen, the undefeated man who brings the jinx, Michael Spears. And fighting out of the red corner, wearing the solid black trunks and weighing 218 1/4 pounds, originally from the streets of Brooklyn. He passed through the hometown of the late great trainer of champions, Costamato, Catskill, New York, and he now lives in North New Jersey. His professional record, 34 consecutive victories with 30 knockouts, including 26 KOs in 5 rounds or less, and 15 in the first round alone. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the undisputed, the undefeated heavyweight champion of the world, Iron Mike Tyson.
And Larry, as referee Frank Cappuccino begins to issue final instructions, let me ask about one possibility.
Are there any
Listen to
questions
this.
by either of you? All right, both of you touch gloves. Good luck to both of you.
Could it be that this eerie atmosphere is what Butch Lewis wanted?
I don't think anybody is smart enough to figure how everybody would react to that. I do think that this fight will be decided by two things. How Michael Spinks can deal with the extreme pressure that Tyson puts on a fighter that can totally discombobulate a man who's used to setting his own tempo. And secondly, what happens when Tyson hits him? Because he figures to get hit in this fight somewhere harder than he's ever been hit before.
I see that Michael Spinks is a little tight. His legs are not as loose as they normally have been in the past. Now watch Tyson jump right into his chest. Michael Spinks, give him a little movement. Keep those hands high. Very, very high.
Stepping in.
All right, stop punching. Oh. Hey, Mike, knock it off, man. Knock it off.
Cappuccino already warning Mike about the elbows. Various opponents have complained that Tyson rocks them with elbows along the ropes in close.
You see the tactics used by Michael Spinks now. He's throwing his jab, but he has to keep those hands extremely high. Watch for the uppercuts, too.
Tyson landed a left hand in close quarters, and now Cappuccino goes to work again. Tyson not afraid, as we expected, and Spinks ready to mix it up with him. Tyson along the ropes doing damage.
Michael Spinks has to keep moving because every shot...
Uppercut landed inside, and Spinks went down. It was the left uppercut.
I was surprised there was a body shot that put him to the canvas.
And that is the first time Michael Spinks has ever been down in a professional fight.
And he's down again and in serious trouble. A right hand right on the chin.
6, 7, 8.
He's not going to make it. It's all over. Now we know why Butch Lewis wasn't anxious for Michael Spinks to fight Mike Tyson in the Unification Series. What happened in that round was that Mike Spinks got hit, and his natural instinct as a champion and as a winner was to try to fight back instead of covering up. And because he wanted to fight back, he got knocked out.
There's a great deal of pandemonium in the ring now.
It's lasted a minute and a half. There's a near riot taking place on the apron in front of us. Only now is it beginning to calm down.
The first time Michael Spinks has ever been knocked down throughout his career. We see Mike Tyson congratulating Michael Spinks and Tyson trying to show some concern.
Please clear the ring. Clear the ring. Security, please clear the ring.
The pre-fight delay outlasted the fight by about 15 minutes.
I didn't expect Michael Spinks to go down from a body shot.
Well, I can't remember it much because it was so quick, a right hand. But my main objective was to come out here and take him out.
It was a right hand to the body. It was a right hand to the body.
A left uppercut and a right to the body. My producer is telling me in my ear, is that what started the beginning of the end? Did you think there was any way he could deal not just with your punch, but with the pressure?
Well, can I tell you, as you noticed, I was moving more. I was coming out with my jab more. I took it right to him. You know what I mean? It was do or die I came into. You know, my projection was either do or die. That's what we came out to do.
Was your perception of the fight that you're simply too strong for him?
I was just all around a better fighter than he is. You know what I mean? You could be strong, but the power doesn't have no value unless you have means of landing it on the target. And as you know, he's very elusive. And he was throwing punches and I was making him miss. And he didn't hit me with one punch. But no one said that, though. I'm just a slugger.
All right, now again in your memory, because we don't have a monitor, the finish. You're a great finisher. What went through your mind when you saw that he was hurt, and then you went in for the finish?
Well, once I knew he was hurt, I knew all my punches were going to be precise and accurate pinpoint, and he wasn't going to survive the round.